Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Lee told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. At their own 21-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They send a receiver in motion left. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the shotgun. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. Now Williams. Throwing it right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And 2 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
first and 10. Here is Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And the defense can't love the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And a good run there to give him 5 yards.
He was brought down in the 26. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Liking 18, Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Come on, set, check, 60 by 6.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bears.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
3 yards to go. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
3-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go now.
Now Dart. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Giants.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Pacheco, running right, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now a shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
What is going on?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now, after that last play, we have an injured bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Zion McCullough there on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On 2nd down, Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19 tight. Here we go.
To throw is Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Okay, ready?
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will score. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. You got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's going to air this one out. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On 1st down, Dart. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You're good, bro. My allergies are fucking killing me right now. Oh, shit.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
So they find themselves with a third down, backed up right on their own goal line, Mike. So I don't mind putting the ball in the air, but if you're the quarterback there, the last thing you can afford is a sack. I mean, I think they're fortunate to even be able to attempt to punt this thing because they're lucky that one was safe.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for the Giants. That goes for 58. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Set. Go check. Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants keep rolling right along. 38-0. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
I'm gonna pop a Benadryl as soon as I finish this game.
Now a run on 1st down. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 9. We'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. That one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Go Cowboy 80.
A handoff, running left. It's Pacheco. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey! Sag! Go!
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a giant first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing. Dart. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Giants.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Liking 18.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll turn and hand this one off. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and 11. Here's Williams now to throw. And it's that rookie 3rd-round pick. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey,
from the gun, here's Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're down and 3. And a shotgun. It's dark. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions. Go.
A give here to Pacheco. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the jump. Hurt. There we go. Shot. Hut.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
At the 36-yard line.
That's it, bro. Yo, GG, my guy.
Cougar 19.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies.